And I remember, like, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but like, I felt like I was in the presence of his monster inside.
Get ready for the jaw-dropping celebrity scandal you never wanted to hear about. In a shocking twist, we've uncovered new details about the alleged affair between Diddy Combs and Steve Harvey's wife Marjorie. According to insider sources, Diddy and Marjorie had a scandalous relationship. And here's the twist: Steve Harvey allegedly knew about it. Stay tuned as we dig deeper into the scandal and uncover concrete evidence of their mysterious connection.
You know, I mean, look, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me, but...
The Harvey family wants Sean Diddy to be the king of the music industry. Now, Diddy is in the middle of a legal battle after federal agents executed search warrants at his homes in LA and Miami in connection with an investigation into human trafficking. Diddy has pleaded not guilty to the charges, but experts say this could damage his reputation forever. Before we get into the specifics of what the Harvey family is accusing Diddy of, let's take a look at what's most shocking about the allegations against him in General O. The so-called freak-offs are a series of scandalous events that paint a picture of what Diddy was up to behind closed doors.
Back into the corner, and he was like cussing her out with his hand in her face.
Later that night, Red, who was staying at Cassie's home, says she awoke to screaming.
Later that night, Red, who had been sleeping over at Cassie's house, says she woke up to screams. In court documents, it was revealed that Diddy had forced his then-fiancée, Cassia Ventura, to take part in what he called freak-offs. In court documents, Cassia alleged that Diddy had subjected her to a 10-year cycle of violence and abuse throughout their relationship. The freak-offs, according to court documents, were meetings in which Diddy would force Cassia to perform sex acts on male sex workers while drugged with various substances.
I don't think people understand what it's like to be traumatized by somebody famous and rich, because you can't get away from them.
In her initial lawsuit, Cassie described how Diddy ordered her to search for men with certain physical characteristics on dating sites and escort websites. These meetings were reportedly held in hotel rooms, prepped with baby oil and other ingredients. According to Cassie, Diddy would sit in on these meetings, direct Cassie's actions, and give her instructions on how to approach male sex workers, a level of control that she described as shocking.
And he was like, emotional singing, there you are. And I just was like, oh, he's talking to me.
A close friend and co-writer of Cassie's, songwriter Tiffany Red, shed further light on the allegations in an exclusive interview with NBC. In the interview, Red says that Cassie told her about the coercion of these freak-offs and that Diddy's willingness to work with Cassie on her music or execute any plans was dependent on her attendance at these events. Red's insights add further credibility to Cassia's allegations, painting a clear picture of how Diddy behaved. In addition, Red says she witnessed abuse and coercion firsthand, including an alleged altercation in which Cassie was given a black eye prior to a public event. Red's accounts confirm the pattern of controlling and manipulating that was outlined in the legal filings by Cassie, further damaging his public image.
I believe Diddy is a dangerous person.
Yes.
As the fallout continues to mount, questions are being asked about Steve Harvey's and his wife Marjorie's involvement in the scandal. According to reports, the Harveys' frequent guests orchestrated these unforgives, which raises questions about how much they knew or were involved in. Insiders previewing the federal investigation are spilling secrets that will shock the celebrity world. Prepare yourself as we dive into the depths of this scandal. The Harvey family's connection to the infamous Diddy Combs is no longer just a rumour. It's a reality painted with tantalising details and secret meetings.
It's just crazy. Just read.
Picture this. Diddy, Marjorie, and Steve Harvey are caught up in a whirlwind romance full of passion and secrets, with Steve Harvey sitting on the sidelines. Yes, you heard it right. A source close to the investigation tells us that Diddy was not just a friend of Marjorie's, but a close companion during their time together at the Salatios. And it wasn't just a brief affair. Allegedly, it happened multiple times and has remained a secret until now. How did this shocking truth become public knowledge? Well, it looks like the federal raid on Diddy's homes wasn't just for show. Investigators were able to access his laptops and uncover a mountain of damning evidence.
Serious.
Yeah.
So I love my man, but what you mean, but?
Among the thousands of documents seized were videos of the explicit scenes that took place during these so-called frenzies, and among them were dozens of images of Steve Harvey with his wife Marjorie.
Tweet with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras.
The consequences of this revelation are far-reaching. What was once thought to be a rumor is now a fact, and it casts a shadow over the reputation of everyone involved. As the world reacts to his bombshell, one cannot help but wonder what else lurks beneath the surface of Hollywood's elite. If you include Steve, it's a little more complicated. Look, about 6 months ago, Marjorie Harvey's affair with her ex-boyfriend William Big Boom Freeman surfaced. Marjorie's announcement of a fair settlement sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Along with her request for a $200 million settlement in alimony, the Harvey marriage came tumbling to a halt.